Finally back for the next scenario of the Storm of Vengeance campaign. Unfortunately, we had to play scenario 5 a few times indeed. To be honest, 5 times in total. I have to play the scenario in order to win it. And after the scenario, the outcome was we have to roll. Marcus had to roll, and he succeeded in rolling the appropriate dice, so Ghazghkull and his boys were able to break out from Kadilos Harbor and arrive in time for the final battle of the campaign. So it's a really nice boon for the Orks, because I think they will get 1000 additional points. Of course, just Ork boys, but nevertheless it's a lot of miniatures and models which will fall into my bag in the final battle of the campaign. But that's in the future, and for today's battle it's Scenario 6, Revelations. Storm of Vengeance, Scenario 6, Revelations. Thanks in no small part to Sergeant Neyman, the Space Marine Scout squads managed to infiltrate the Ork lines and reach the center of Ork activity. Reaching the brow of a low hill, the Space Marines stared down in wonder and disbelief at the extraordinary sight that lay below them. Close to the first Imperial power plant to be captured by the Orks, there was what could only be described as an upright disk of pure blackness floating in the air, the edges of which seethed with sparkled with barely contained energy. Even from distance, the Space Marines' heightened senses could catch a whiff of ozone drifting through the air. Through this portal there came a slow but steady stream of Orks. Ork boys on foot, festooned with their crude weapons. The occasional Ork warboy or warbuggy, now and then an Ork dreadnought, or an example of the mechanic's art, such a pulsar rocket or splatter cannon. The procession was endless, but fortunately painfully slow. The edges of the disk would glow bright with power, something would appear, then the edges of the disk would dim and take a few minutes to recharge. The larger the objective coming through, the longer it took for the recharging to take place. The scouts managed to get past the guards to be close enough to the power plant to use their scanners. They revealed that it was being used to relay energy off the planet. The obvious course of action for the Space Marines was to destroy the power plant, but this could lead to a geothermal meltdown which would have dire consequences for the entire planet and everything on it. It was a dreadful dilemma. The first rays of sunlight foreshadowing the dawn were streaking the dark night sky when Neyman spotted the crude Ork relays that had been crafted to the power plant. Perhaps, he reasoned, if these were removed or destroyed, the Ork portal would cease to function. He wasted no time in relaying the message to the Dark Angel's battle barge to enlist the aid of the only other troops that could possibly get here in time, a squad of Deathwing Terminators. However, the Orks had managed to capture one of Piscina's 4 defense laser sites intact and were sure to start shooting at the unrelenting Fury if it approached too close. Timing would be vital if the operation was to succeed. With their message sent, the Space Marine Scouts prepared to attack the Orks in their lair. These are the Dark Angels for today's scenario. As you can see, it's really a small army, and to be honest, only half of the army is present at the start of the battle. Only the scout squad, including a sergeant with a power sword and 1 scout with a revolver, are present at the beginning, and as a single character who appears at the beginning is veteran Sergeant Neyman. He's equipped as told in the last scenario, so he got a chainsaw, frag, crack, plasma grenades, melter bombs, a photon flash flare, a master crafted bolt pistol. And
last time he was blinded and flamed on fire.
Okay, obviously he has managed to extinguish the flames so far. And as you can see, the first time the appearance of Master Belial and his Deathwing Terminators, which are equipped quite as they're shown here. So the sergeant with a power sword, one guy carries a pair of lightning claws. I swapped the assault cannon for a heavy flamer in this case, and two normal Terminators with their Stormbolters and Power Fists. But as I just told you, they will arrive at the third turn or even later. I have to roll a dice. I think we will explain it to you when we reach the third battle round.
Okay, and this is my small 500 point Ork warband. As you can see, I've got one war boss in the middle. It's an old Goth model which can be used as either a big boss or war boss. And this one has got a displacer field and a jump pack, bolt pistol, power fist and sword. I've got 4 death skulls with a less cannon, 2 heavy bolters and an autocannon. And I had a mob of 18 Goths, including 10 normal guys and 8 Scowboys, because they wanted me to take a mob of at least 10 models. But when I read the deployment rules, the mob, which is close to the power station, must be only 10 models strong. So I divided my mob into a normal Goth boy mob of 10 models and another one consisting of 8 Scowboys, although technically I'm not sure if it's even okay, because I don't know if the minimum size of the Goth mob is 5 or 10. But on the other hand, it's not my problem, because they didn't say so. Okay, and I've got another force I'll show you right now. Okay, I hope you can see some of the painting or buying progress made. As you can see, there's another force of up to 1,500 points being kept in reserve. And we might see some of them.
Both forces have been deployed. The Orks had to deploy first. Marcus put a squad of 10 Goth Orks within 4 inches of the power plant, and the remaining forces near the energy portal. I think it's 4 death skulls. I have 2 heavy bolters, 1 autocannon and 1 less cannon as shown by the blips, and a screen of the 8 Scowboys. My scouts have positioned themselves inside the hills on my deployment zone, and in fact there's a distance between the deployment zone and the portal of 32 inch, and one task for me is to reach the portal within 24 inch, and each turn Neyman remains alive within 24 inch of the portal. I gain 1 victory point.
Okay, so you won't gain a victory point in the first turn because you're still too far away. Okay.
Yeah. So I will try to leave Neyman as long as possible within 24 inch of the portal to gain each round a victory point. And the second chance of gaining victory points for me is to teleport with my Deathwing Terminators and capture the Ork relay of the power plant.
But as you can see, there are some
enemies lurking.
heavily painted Goths.
And unfortunately, my Deathwing can arrive at the third turn, but even if I roll, I think on a 4+,
Okay.
because the battle bark in the orbit has difficulties to approach the teleport zone because of the defense lasers of the Orks.
It's
So
the
I have
same
to
with
roll
me.
each turn, and if I capture the relay and manage to teleport back to the battle barge, I have to roll again if it's possible. Then I will gain 5 victory points. On the other hand, I can simply destroy the relay.
So I assume it's got
I
an
think then
armor
I will
value.
get, of only 10, so it's no problem with power fists, I think.
Okay, but you can't shoot it from the distance.
Yeah, you can of course, yeah. But you can't
Okay.
use any template.
Yeah,
Weapons
because
or
I was
something.
told I wasn't allowed to shoot it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't shoot with template weapons or grenades or something like that, which may scatter and hit the power plant.
Yeah. Okay. And these are my defenders of the portal, and it's the same with my force. I'm allowed to roll a d6, and on a roll of 4, starting with the second or third turn, I'll look it up later on, I'll get some additional forces. And here, by the way, as you can see, it's a knob which I accidentally mixed up with a Scarboy, and therefore started to build it as
Okay,
well.
it's an illegal move, so
One day.
you're disqualified for the battle.
One day I might need it. Okay.
That's the end of the first turn. In fact, not too much has happened so far. My whole squads ran towards the portal in order to get Naaman within 24 inch of the portal. Because the distance was 32 inch, so he is now, if he ran within 24 inch. And therefore I can't shoot because my whole scouts and Naaman ran towards the enemy, so that's the end of my first turn.
Okay, this is my first turn, and I'm only allowed to act normally if I roll a 6 first. So it's for the regular Goths. 1/6 I may move them. And for my army commander, only in case of a 6, no. And for the Scarboys, 6. Okay, they're allowed to move. If they're allowed to do something, I think it would be wise to go on Overwatch, because I can already see some of them. Unfortunately, my boys probably only got bolt pistols, so they might be out of range. And I've got 1 squad left, and these are extremely important to me. No, they can't do anything yet, but in turn 2 I can do something if I roll 4+. So my Scarboys will go on Overwatch, and my Goths will do the same, and that's the end of my second turn, as none of us, of my first turn, sorry, as none of us have any psychers.
Okay guys, the end of my second turn of the Dark Angels. My Deathwing terminals are still in the teleportarium, waiting for their imminent appearance, hopefully in my third turn. And in the second turn, my scouts, including Sergeant Naaman, moved slightly towards the enemy because I've only bolt pistols as markers, so I can't hit him yet. And I moved with my heavy bolter, so he can't shoot as well. But Sergeant Naaman started within exactly 24 inch of the teleport portal of the Orks. So I gained my first victory point, hooray. And that's the end of my second turn.
So we are back in my second turn. We have already done the movement phase. Even earlier I had to roll, and these again managed to roll. This time they weren't required to roll a 6, but only to roll a 4+, which they did. And I chose to keep them on Overwatch. My army commander, which would have been at least the army commander of this small 500 points force, which would have been vital, only rolled a 3 and so can't do anything. And my heavy weapons, I would have needed them.
Luckily for me, they are still unaware of the approaching scouts.
Whereas the Scarboys managed, once again managed to get into activity, and we agreed that 5 of them were able to fire at the advancing scouts without penalties, but because of their bad ballistic skill, they'll need, I think, 4s or 5s. Let's just roll. Two hits. And they are strength 4 versus toughness 3. Both of them. So you've got 2 5+ scout armor saves. No, so 2 are dead. And I think you have to take a break test.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at that. Insane courage.
Okay, and that's the end of my, as you've already mentioned, strategy card.
No, I don't play the strategy card yet,
Okay.
but the Spaceman's got one strategy card.
I don't have any.
Insane courage. I think it's very useful maybe for the scouts because the Deathwing Terminators, as you all know, are immune to psychology. So it will maybe prove useful for the scouts.
Okay, and that's it, the end of my second turn.
Okay guys, that's the beginning of my third turn. And now things becoming interesting. Because from now on I can roll each turn with a d6. And a roll of 4, 5 or 6, the Terminators and Belial can deploy using the teleport rules given in the Warhammer 40,000 Wargame. Okay, let's check if they arrive, which will be very, very handy.
You're cheating.
Oh, it's a 5. So they will arrive. Very good. Okay, now
you may roll.
Okay, I have to put one Terminator at the location where I want to teleport, let's say here.
And then you roll your dice.
And then I have to roll the artillery dice and 2 d10.
Yeah.
So I've got only 1 d10. I just roll it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, if I roll a double 1, then something really
fatal
bad
had
happened. Okay. So it's 6 and 10 is 16. And I think it's the hit 16 in this direction.
So it's behind the forest.
That's quite off.
And you, okay, now I see. You have to place the others within 2 inches.
Within 2 inches there of the... But at least they arrived in time.
And survived.
Within 2 inches, then I put them in this way.
Yeah.
So they can't be shot by the Orks because they're behind the wood.
Well, to be honest,
but
I don't think the bolt pistols would have harmed them that much, considering the range.
Not so
them
sure
wearing
about
Terminator
that.
armor.
Okay. My scouts, on the other hand, gained an additional victory point from Sergeant Neyman, which has leapt into hard cover.
So round 3,
in order to survive
2 points.
A lot of turns. My scouts reposition them a little bit in order to get into squad currency once more, except the heavy bolter guy, so that he can shoot. Okay. Speaking of shooting, I try to hit these cowboys, which are the closest enemy target. Starting with the normal scout, which has a business skill of 3.
He will hit on force.
Can he shoot? Maybe attack those in the open or get a -1 or a -2.
Which one is the normal one?
I just roll a dice and then 5. So normally he would hit on a 4+. Just look it up, Marcus. -2.
I'm not sure if you can see any of them.
Okay, then he didn't hit. Then can the sergeant see?
The sergeant can do rapid fire.
No, he has moved a little bit.
Okay, so it's normal at -2, but it'll be on 5s.
Yeah.
And the other one? No. And the heavy
bolter.
bolter. Yeah, let's say if he's close to the sergeant, but let's say he can target this one and then spread it. Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 success and fire dice. 1 hit, strength toughness on 3s. Yep, and 1 is dead for sure, because my regular armor won't save them.
Okay, and Sergeant Neyman?
Yeah. He's got a far better ballistic
skill. To
skill.
be honest, I don't think that I can't see it.
Perhaps this one. Yeah, he's behind cover at -2.
Okay. No. Oh, but he's a ballistic of 6, so he will hit on 1+. So it's a master crafted bolt pistol. Does he get there any bonuses for
Let's say he hit. So
Okay.
another roll, strength toughness 4 plus.
Yeah.
Yep. So another one is dead.
Okay. That's the end of my third turn. I think it went very well because my turn has arrived, although a little bit off target and have to advance the upcoming rounds towards the power plant. But I think that hopefully Marcus won't get too much orc.
And this is your third round. So from now on, because you started, from my third round.
You can act as normal with the whole army, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it's my third turn, and as you can see, they're allowed to move freely. They remained on Overwatch, and my army commander used his regular jump pack, which I bought him via warrior card.
10 points.
Yeah. And they advanced a little in order to be able to shoot, and maybe they'll even get a +2 bonus for short range. And they'll fire their weapons as well, because the others haven't engaged in close combat yet. And now the most important thing, maybe I'm allowed
The orc reinforcements arrive
to charge or to...
But do they arrive only through the portal?
Yeah.
So they don't
No,
teleport or
I have
from
to
the
roll.
table edge?
No, they may be...
Okay, they may even appear from...
Maybe even closer towards your terminators.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to roll.
That's not good.
But only on a roll of 4. No, not yet. We'll keep it. Yeah. Exciting for you. So,
on to the shooting phase.
first of all, we've got some shooting to do. I'll try to use my less cannon onto the only one he can see is the heavy bolter. So it's on a 4. Yep, strength toughness. Yep, it's probably dead. The second one is a heavy bolter, can only see Naaman, but at -2 it's only on 6s. No. And the other one only can see the sergeant, but only on a 6. No. And the last one is an autocannon, and this one can see the head of Naaman, so on a 6, which is unlikely. And that's it. We've only got the bolt pistols left. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Maybe those 3 guys are within 8 inch.
Okay, so they'll hit on, not on 4s, but on 2s. Yep.
Only on this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3 hits, strength toughness on 4s. This guy's probably dead unless you manage.
Oh,
you're right.
Count armor 4 plus.
And there's 1 left.
Yeah.
2 hit. Yep, hit. Strength toughness 4.
No.
No. Okay, it's another break test, but I think you've got insane courage left, and therefore won't. Yeah.
I won't need it.
Okay. My army commander can't see any of them. Okay, and that's the end of my third turn.
Okay guys, that's the end of the movement phase of my fourth turn of the Dark Angels. I get 1 more victory point because of Sergeant Naaman, meaning I've got already 3. My Terminator squads ran towards the power plant, whereas Master Belial used his jump pack in order to get closer to the relay, thus forcing the orcs to fire their Overwatch on him. And 1 orc managed to wound him, but he used his displacer field to negate the wound, but he displaced 2 inches away from the relay once more. Okay, but it looks very good on this side so far. And on the other battlefield area, my 2 remaining scouts moved 3 inches towards the enemy in order to use their bolt pistols and getting their 2+ hit modifier for short range, whereas Sergeant Naaman remains stationary, and I've never used this grenade before, but he got the photon flash flare, which will help him to blind or dazzle the enemy, so I will try to use it. But starting with the 2 scouts, I think the sergeant has a better ballistic skill, but I think they will both hit on 2+ now with their 2+
I'm sure.
hit modifier. So the 2 Scarboys will hit on 2+. Yeah. Strength for toughness for wounding on force. No.
No.
Okay, then the grenade on your army commander.
On a 3. No. That's bad.
So it scatters.
Oh, hit and misfire, that's really bad because now it explodes
My hand.
in the hand, causing the effect on yourself.
Okay.
So you're probably blinded,
so it's 1.5 template.
which might leave you, or even the one next to you,
Let's check if
at a strong disadvantage
it's
for
more
the
than
coming
2 inches. But it's a troop with protective visors. Spaceman Scout is mentioned on the Wargear book, page 62, if you want to check it out by yourself. So I have to roll on a 1,
Just roll.
2, 3, nothing happens to Sergeant Neyman.
That's bad because it's a 4.
Now he's dazzled.
And now you're dazzled when my army commander
No, that's not good.
hits you with the power fist.
Dazzled troops are temporarily disoriented by the light flare. Their weapon skill and ballistic skill are reduced to 1 for the remainder of the current turn, though they are not otherwise affected. This result is only of any significance if the target is already in hand-to-hand combat, but it's just for my turn, so in your turn it's... I have really luck, because if I roll a 6 then I would be blinded and this lasts a little bit longer.
Okay, and that's the end of your 4th turn.
Okay,
and you've already got
successful. I
3 victory
hit
points.
myself and failed to hit the Orks.
Hello to Tube, our Ork player, the first Ork player we ever had, who succeeded in killing a Space Marine Terminator with a blinded Gretchen back then. Okay, that's nearly the end of the movement phase of my 4th turn. As you can see, they went on Overwatch in order maybe to take some shots, some bolt pistol shots, which won't use much against the advancing Terminators. They went on Overwatch as well, whereas my army commander charged Neyman, and the others, the Scarboys, will try their luck on the remaining members of the Scout Squad. But the most important thing is if I will have some reinforcements, some contingents. On force, no.
It won't
Okay,
get
last time,
It's always 4+.
No, it's always on 4+. Last time I was lucky in the, let's say, 3rd scenario. I think I was allowed to do some stuff like that, but this time I'm not. Okay, that's the way it is. Let's do some close combat fighting.
Okay.
And you are kind of unlucky because my Goth boys only the Goth boys only got axes and bolt pistols, but they got power swords. So I've got the first Scarboy of 2 on the regular scout. It's got a weapon skill of Scarboy 4 and bolt pistol.
Okay, I got 4 plus
8,
2,
9.
6.
No, they only got, you're lucky, they don't have power swords. I've got 3 hits. 4 versus your toughness. 3. It's on 3s. One of them, just one of them, and you've got a 1. No, that's not the way to do it.
Okay, then goes.
Okay, against the sergeant.
But, he's got digital lasers.
So you can roll.
Okay.
I think you can fire 3 shots.
These are automatically fired at the start of the hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, I got 3 shots, and I will use 1 shot on each of the attacking orcs.
And I looked it up, they do have power swords.
Okay. So he got a ballistic skill of 4, the sergeant. So he will hit on 3+.
Yeah, against the first one, 1 hit.
Only strength 3, meaning wounding on 5s.
5s?
No.
No. Okay, so my first one, they are +6, +2 is chainsaw, +6 is power sword. So the first one of them, 2 attacks, 4 and 4 is 8, charging is 9. Whereas you've got
6 plus 4 is 10.
I can make you parry, so can
I
you.
can parry as well,
Yeah.
because it's a sword.
Okay,
Power
so
sword
you've
as well.
got 2 hits with your power sword, 5 versus 4 on 3s. And I think the first one of mine is dead. Okay. And the second of mine.
Okay, I've got 4 plus 4 is 8. It's not good.
I've got 10, 11, 12.
Okay, 4 hits.
4 hits with my power sword.
3 plus the wound.
2 of them, -3. So if this one has power, just roll. If you don't see 6s, you're dead. Yeah.
Okay, and Naaman finally.
So at least 2 of them will do follow-up moves towards Naaman, but they can't fight. And my army commander has got sword and power fist, so he'll use these, and he's got 4 attacks.
I've got a chainsaw and a bow pistol.
So we've got a parry as well. It's the most important thing. Get 2 ones from me, you're really lucky. Yeah.
Cancelled out.
I've got 5, 6, 11, 12.
Then I got 10.
2 hits with the power fist. Strength toughness 2 plus, both of them.
Oh no, I think he's dead.
Okay.
Because he has 2 wounds and no
-5 or 6. Yeah. So he's probably dead for sure.
special
Yeah.
abilities.
Okay, I wasn't tough enough. Maybe because of being dazzled around earlier.
But nevertheless, he gained 3 victory points
Yeah.
so far. Okay.
That's the end of my 4th turn.
Okay, that's my 5th turn. Okay, what happened? On my right flank, no space marines left. They're all slaughtered by the wild orcs. But in the power plant area, Master Belial reached once more the relay, and my Deathwing Terminators leapt forwards 8 inches in order to support either Belial or fight any threats which will maybe appear from my opponent. My opponent used his Overwatch with his Orks, even scored a hit on the Terminators, even wounded the Terminator, but the Terminator saved the bolt pistol shot. And yeah, that's the end of my 5th turn, and let's see if some Ork reinforcements will finally appear in Marcus' turn.
Okay, that's the end of the movement phase of my 5th turn, and we've swapped. There's some models to get some painted models into close combat with the Terminators, as we did over there. They charged the Terminators and they moved towards the new threat, and they went on Overwatch, maybe hoping to get some autocannon, less cannon or heavy bolter shots, hitting the Terminators or the enemy army commander, who has really won his prize and is able to try and take it back to his spaceship in combat. But first of all, the most important thing, on a roll of 4.
Ooh, that's not good. So Ork reinforcements are inbound.
Yep.
And how does it work?
Which kind of reinforcement? Oh, I'm sorry, it was 5, turn 5. Which kind of reinforcement is it? Let's see. It's contingent 5. So these are my friends. Oh, that's bad.
Because
won't harm you, the Gretchen.
Mass matters. And where do they appear?
Okay.
Maybe more interesting.
I'll take this dice, and on a roll of hit, they advance through the portal itself. On the otherwise, in the other cases, the arrow shows the region where I enter the table. So they arrive over there.
Here?
No, from there.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll be back after having fielded the Gretchen. Okay, before doing the close combat, you can see what has emerged. A tiny screen of Gretchen, accompanied by a Runted and the Standard Bearer. Okay, let's do some close combat. You aren't encumbered by carrying a heavy weapon because you've got Terminator armor and can even move and shoot.
Indeed.
So my first guy has got, the brave first guy has got 2 close combat weapons, axe and bolt pistol. And I've got a weapon skill of 3 only. You're lucky. Yeah.
4 plus 5 is 9.
And I've only got 3 plus 3 is 6, charging 7, so you've got 2 hits.
Power fist.
Yeah, I'm probably dead.
Dead.
Yeah. But just replace it. Yeah.
Okay, second attacker. I got again 9.
It's bad. Okay, now I've got 8, 9, 10 as well. But you've got an initiative of 5.
No, you
I
got
think.
10.
Okay.
What?
I've got 5 plus 3 is 8, charging 9, second attacker 10.
And I've got 9.
Okay, so you've got to do 1 Terminator save at not 3 plus
But you
or
have
4
first
plus.
to wound me.
Okay,
Strength
strength toughness 4 plus, no.
But it's not really, I think, a really good decision because now in my turn I can't shoot
The heavy
with the flamer
flamer,
because
yeah.
it's still occupied in close combat. Okay.
So that's the end of my 5th turn.
Okay. That's my 6th turn at the start. As Belial is in base-to-base contact with the relay, he can pick it up now. And I try to teleport back on my battle barge because then I will receive 5 victory points and the battle is over. But I only will manage to teleport back on a roll of 4 plus. No. Okay, I have to fight this round and will back after my movement phase. Okay guys, as I had to fight for another day, Master Belial moved
Gloriously
cowardly, to be honest, but he has an important task to bring back the relay to the battle barge into the corner of the battle bunker or the power plant, and the Deathwing Terminators charge into the Orks.
But they are fighting
Yeah, that's
painted ones. Huh?
Oh, that's very nice. So let's
This will be
start
a great challenge.
with the close combat. Let's start here because the heavy flamer Deathwing Terminator was already in close combat, but I attack with the normal guy, which charged anew. So I got 5 plus 5 is 10, charging 11, 12.
And I've got 7.
Okay, so I've got
So it's
5
probably,
hits with power fist. Yeah.
Okay. Let's swap for an unpainted model. Yep.
Okay, then the sergeant with his power sword.
Okay, I've got 2 dice and you've got 1 dice, but you can make me parry if you want to do so.
Okay, oh no, I've got
7.
I've got 5 plus 2 is 7, charging 8.
Yeah.
So
1
1
hit
hit with the power sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is dead as well. Yep.
And the lightning claw guy, he has 2 attacks and can parry twice.
Just told Alex it would be funny if my guy killed the lightning claw guy, but I don't think so. Okay.
Please roll a 5.
The fumbles cancel themselves out. Are you sure? I might roll a 6.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 5 plus 5 is 10, charging 11.
Okay, I've got 6.
11, so I've got 5 hits with lightning claw,
5
8.
lousy hits with your feeble lightning claw.
And finally,
Okay.
the normal guy. Ooh, only 2, that's not so good. 2 plus 5 is 7, charging 8.
That's the result we wanted to have. So now I've got 7.
Okay, one hit with power fist. Yeah.
Yep.
Slain as well. Okay.
And I think I have to take a break test because I've lost a lot. Yep. They're brave and fine. Having rolled a 3.
Okay.
That's the end of
my 6th turn.
Okay, we've nearly reached the end of my movement phase. As you can see, the enemy army commander, hasn't been attacked in close combat, whereas the first Terminator was a victim of fell victim to my army commander using his jump pack. And the advancing Goths and the Gretchen, the screen of Gretchen.
So tide of
see the painting progress.
A wave of green is splashing over my Terminator soon. I won't be able to teleport home.
They've advanced. And my power sword wielding Scar boys, including the one knob. And they remained on Overwatch, but to be honest, they won't be able to do much harm. Okay, let's roll for my contingent once more. Only on a roll of 4. Okay. So, who will arrive? Number 5.
I think
now I'm allowed to choose. Yeah. And of course, I'll choose the one with the autocannon, warbike, the Scorcher, and my mechanic with his telescopic legs.
Where they will arrive?
Yeah.
Maybe on this side of the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, it's over there. Yeah. I place them there and be back for our close combat. And this time I might be able to kill one of them for sure. Okay, as you can see...
Oh my god, gosh. It's a warbike.
It's not finished yet. Just some basic colors applied and some highlights done. This is rubbish. It's an old one consisting of the parts of several different Scorchers. And
it's very orky, to be honest.
This one is the mechanic, the flamer wheeling mechanic I did especially for this scenario. Okay, so they arrived, they can't charge but can move normal, and so we agree that they'd be over there, whereas here's our close combat to be fought. Okay, I'll start with a regular guy who has already been in close combat.
Okay, one of the guys was in close combat.
Ooh. You get 1, I got 9, and you get 1 from me.
12.
3 hits with a power fist.
Power fist, I think. Ooh, almost survived.
Okay, the most unpainted one will be sacrificed. And the second guy.
Oh my god, that may be proof disastrous.
7, 8, 9, 10.
6.
Strength, toughness, on force. 3 of them, 3 power armor saves.
Terminator's armor saves?
Yeah.
4 up. -1 save modifier? Okay.
3 to 4. First one.
2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he won't survive it. Actually, it's finally when your warboss strikes.
Third attacker.
8.
9, 10, 11. 3 of them. Strength, toughness. 1.
Yeah, saved.
The fourth attacker. 2 plus 3.
I've got 8 in total. Oh, 8, 9, 10.
And I've only got 7, 8. Fourth attacker plus 3 is 11.
1 hit. Yeah, saved. And last
Fifth
normal orc.
attacker.
I got 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay, you get 1 from me.
I've got 10.
I've got 6, 9, charging 10, plus 4 is 14.
10.
So, on force, strength toughness, 3 of
3
them.
times. First
Yeah, 1.
time saved, second time saved, third time saved.
Yeah.
Barely, but saved.
And now my army commander. 4 plus 5. Yeah, I might roll 5 ones.
I hope so. Oh, at least a 6.
6 is great. Can you parry?
No.
Okay, then please re-roll because I've got a sword
Oh.
and a power fist. Okay, you get, wow, you might even survive. Okay, let's say 1. You get plus 3 and I got 6 plus 6 is 12. Charging is 13 plus 5 is 18.
9.
Okay.
9 hits in total.
9 hits with a power fist, strength toughness on 2s. Only 6 of them.
6 wounds, minus 6.
Yeah, it's 9 plus, I think.
9 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, 6 times.
Just roll.
Starting first armor save. No.
Yeah, nearly did it. Okay. So all of the little ones will do the follow-up moves, and at least 3 of them, let's say, can do the follow-up move over there. He's too far away, let's say. Yeah. And this one.
Okay.
And that's the end of my 6th turn.
Okay guys, my 7th turn already. Trying to teleport back because the green tide closes in from behind the
Everywhere.
hills. No, I can't still teleport, so I have to fight another day.
To proudly hide another day. Okay.
Completing my charge moves, and my heavy flamer just step a little bit along, so he can use his heavy flame in order to flame the warboss and one of the orcs. So they both hit with a strength of 5 versus toughness.
Toughness 5.
5,
Sure.
okay,
Yeah.
4 plus.
It's an Ork
No.
Waaagh.
And the normal one on 3s, no.
Yeah.
But on a roll of
They
4,
might
they are
catch
set
fire.
ablaze
Yeah.
for the warboss.
But I've got this blazer
No.
as well. No.
The normal guy, yeah. Okay, he set a flame. It would be better if your warboss got flamed, but nah. Okay, and
But next time I could charge your army commander. That's interesting. I
you
don't
have to
think
charge the-
it's just a regular guy. I don't think he's up to Belial. On the other hand, he's got he's
Okay,
got a weapons.
let's
Okay.
do the close combat.
Mhm.
Starting maybe with the Terminator Sergeant.
Yeah. I've got 1 dice.
Okay,
I've
6
got 2
plus 5
dice.
is 11, charging 12.
You can make me parry.
Okay, 1, 6, please. Okay, I've got 11, 12.
I've got 9. You've got 3 hits with your power fist. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm dead for sure.
Power sword,
Yeah.
but
That's enough.
it's enough. Okay, then I charge with my lightning claw guy,
Mm-hmm.
and you did a follow up on this guy.
Okay.
So let's start with the lightning claw, maybe.
Yeah. On the first
This
one,
guy.
you've got 2 dice and 2 parries.
Okay, I've got 6 plus 5 is 11,
Get 1 from
charging
me. I've only got 9.
12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
9, okay, so 3 hits. It's 2 plus, yeah.
Yeah. 1 is dead. And the second one.
Oh, that's not good. Reroll the 6, please.
Get 2 ones from me. I've got 10.
Okay, I got 5, 7, charging 8, 9, 10. And you got?
I think I've got 10. I've got 3 plus 6 plus a second.
10 as well. Okay, I finished tip of 5.
Yeah. I've only got somewhat.
Okay,
You've
2
got 1
plus,
hit.
Yeah.
And this one is dead. And the third one.
But they were both already entangled in close combat.
Okay, so I get an additional dice for this one. Yeah. I've got 5, 6, 7.
I've got 5 plus 1 is 6.
Okay. So 1 hit, strength toughness, 4 plus, yep. 1 Terminator save. Yeah, you did it.
Okay, then he's doing a follow up on Can he ignore the flame guy? Or has he do a follow-up on
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then I do a follow-up on the army commander.
Yep.
This guy is also
And that's the end of your
maybe you should do a short break test. Because
7th,
4
I
out
think.
of
Yeah.
6.
On 9. Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of my 7th turn.
Okay, and that's my 7th turn. We have already done movement, and unluckily no further contingents arrives through our war portal, and they remain in Overwatch, whereas all the others moved. This one is now within range with his twin-linked autocannon, hopefully killing the sergeant. I would have liked to charge the enemy army commander, but I was charged by the lightning claw wearing guy, and the flames went out on this one. So we've got
on the flame
2 close combats after the shooting of my warbike. And the warbike, you can see the painting progress, although tried to use some dips of super glue to glue it for today. Although it isn't finished yet, but it broke and fell apart. Okay, let's say on... Yep, 6 is okay. And 2 die... Yep, 5 hits of the autocannon, 5 hits on 2+ onto your sergeant. Only 3 of them, and it's only -3 or 4, I think. Just roll. That's okay. Second one. Maybe
8.
we'll have to look. Yeah, just roll once more.
5 is definitely not enough.
Yeah, that's not
Because
enough.
minus.
So this one is
Can you
down.
read up, but I think minus.
I think your normal save is -3. And another -3 is
minus 3, yeah.
-6. Yeah.
Okay, sergeant down.
Okay. So the last 15 weeks painting this one.
It's paid off. Okay. Let's start with the close combat.
Yeah. Regular one against your regular one. 2 dice. And I think I was in combat. Nobody charged.
No.
I've got 7.
9.
Okay, 2 hits with your power fist. He's probably dead. Yeah. This one is dead.
And a lightning claw guy.
And the lightning claw guy against my army commander.
Okay. Can you parry?
You can make me reroll the second 6 because I've only got 1 parry and you've got 2. So I've got 12, 13. Yeah, 13.
10.
Okay, 3 hits with the power fist. Strength toughness 2+. I reroll it. Okay, 3 armor saves on at least 8+. The first one, yeah. Doing well today. No, so he's dead. And I'll do... Oh, wait, let's think about it. I think... because you're next. Normally I'd like to charge your army commander, but on the other hand, if I don't charge you right now, I will be charged. Okay, so I'll do my follow-up move. This one is too far, I think.
I think this is closest. Yeah.
So this one and this one.
Okay.
Let's say the painted one.
Okay.
And the ugly one over there. Or the not yet painted one.
That's the end of your 7th turn.
Yep.
Okay guys, my 8th turn once again, trying to escape before everything got too hot. On a 4+. No. Had to fight another day. Okay. My heavy flamer terminator went inside the woods in order to be a little bit more obscured by the trees, but still able to use his heavy flamer. Sorry, brother Terminator. Okay, I think he's hitting all of the 4 guys. Starting with your single orc.
Strength toughness on
slain.
3s. Yeah, he's dead.
And on your army commander on 4+.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 hit. Your normal orc on 3+. No. But he's set aflame. And on my Terminator by 3+. Yeah,
Yep.
he got 1 wound as well. So I got Terminator armor save. Yeah. And I'm set. Inflamed. Can I hit you once?
I think I've got a 6+ save in a displacer. No, and the displacer. No.
Oh, I think it costs
So
more than 1
I've
wound.
got
every
a 1.
flamer.
It's D3, I think.
Maybe D4?
Oh, I don't think so.
No? Oder D10?
No.
Heavy Flamer. Damage only 1.
Okay, so
That's
it's 1
not
wound.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 wound. But I will set a flame or have you to roll? I think you have to roll for if you are set.
Okay,
Face.
just roll on the 4+ M.
Yeah, but for the other 2 guys as well.
Okay.
I think you're not automatically flamed. Only on a 4+.
Yeah.
Okay, 4+ for your normal orc. Yes, 4+ for my Terminator. Yes, 4+ for your guy. No. The important guy is not set aflame, but at least
Because he's too fast. Because of his
okay,
displacer field.
1
Yeah.
wound.
Your army commander won't move.
No.
Remain hiding. And
Okay,
I think that's the end.
8 turn.
Okay. It's my 8th turn, and as you can see, one other opponent has entered the close combat with the Dark Angel Terminator, the first of the Gretchen, and it's a painted one, an old one from 1990 somewhat, has entered the combat, and a Scorcher and the Warbike have closed the distance, so the Scorcher will even be able to flame the heavy flamer wielding Terminator guy. And now let's roll for our portal. Yep. And another force will enter. Let's see which one, but I think it's too late. Number 3, let's go over there. And 3, oh my god. These are the Boar Boys.
Oh, they're quite fast, so
No.
it depends on which area they will arrive.
We'll be back after deployment. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, the beautifully painted model Alex gave to me for my birthday is the army commander of the 2nd Force, accompanied by 5 Ork Boar Boys. But unfortunately, however, they entered the battle.
The most opposite direction to Master Belial.
Yeah, on the other hand, they'd probably have slain him. Okay, now we've got some shooting to do. I needn't place the template. I know I'll get him. Strength toughness 5 versus 4 is on 3s. No,
Set a flame
but
on 4+.
on 4, yeah. He can ignore the effect, but
we'll
still get a hit. Maybe, yeah. Okay, and then we've got our close combat. Let's do the newly charged Gretchen first. Knife and auto pistol, no parry, but 2 attacks. I've got 5, 6.
11. 5 times power fist.
Yeah. Although it's a great model. Let's keep it there. Remove this one. So an unpainted one. Yeah. And now we've got my orc.
8.
I've got 7, 8 as well. You've got +1 initiative.
So 1 time power fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead.
The last orc killed.
And now
Hooray.
we've got 4
But now
plus
I think
2.
That's the end.
No.
Oh my god.
No ones, that's great. Okay, 6, 12, 13, 14.
I've got 7 hits.
With my power fist on
Plus 2.
strength toughness on 2s. Yeah,
Okay,
5
5
of them.
times armor save. First
Yep.
saved. Second not
No.
saved.
This gun.
Can move 2 inches if you want.
Yeah. and move towards your army commander. So.
Okay, the 9th turn already approached. And once more I try to teleport back to my battle barge, which seems to be endlessly occupied by Ork defense laser fire. And once more he has to remain on the battlefield.
And now
okay,
I have to charge my commander.
I have to check for my flamed Terminator. Flames are still in play. He got hit once more on a 3+, yeah. Oops.
And it's a -3.
Oh, he saved it.
Yeah.
And due to his Terminator armor,
You can ignore
he could ignore the
effects.
flames. And I think...
You have to charge my army commander, otherwise I'll charge yours.
I just think if I could step up, maybe stay in the wood and
Forest? Yeah.
maybe try to hit the attack bike, the war bike.
But then my
I think
next...
it's the greatest threat to me.
Okay. So,
Okay.
now
The
you
army
can
commander
flame
went
the...
Overwatch.
Yeah, don't help much.
So, okay. Then I use my
Yeah.
maybe flamer. I
So
think
it's
maybe
3 Gretchen maybe.
2 Gretchen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe even 3. And the war bike. Okay, 3 Gretchen. Toughness 3, I think.
On 2+.
2
maybe.
plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them are dead.
3 Gretchens down. And your war bike, maybe your driver first on a 3+. No. And the bike itself. What does it have for an ammo value?
I think just roll. If you don't have 5 or 6, it won't help, because I think it's between 10 and 12.
D6 plus 5 is
Yeah.
the ammo value, ammo penetration. So it's 11.
Okay, then you might succeed in scoring a hit.
Mhm.
It's 11 from the side. Okay, just roll.
Don't you have any ablative armor?
I don't think so.
We're just looking for the vehicle card of
Just roll.
the war bike. Okay, 2.
It's 12 from the side and rear. So
Okay, so I won't penetrate the armor. Okay, but the
the
driver
driver
maybe
can-
set a place on a roll of 4.
4+.
No,
No.
I don't get it. You
that's
always
really
you
bad.
flame me.
Yeah.
And
It's really bad.
okay, well, that's the end of my nice turn.
Okay, that's the end of the movement phase of my 9th turn. So for the portal, okay, force will arrive. Force number 4, I think they haven't deployed yet. These are the knobs in mega armor,
Oh my gosh.
but I won't deploy them because I think we've only
Just roll
got...
where
Yeah,
they will appear. Maybe if they appear onto the...
only if they...
from
yeah,
the portal arrive. Very good for me.
so
But it was very
There's no
unfortunate this
need.
time.
Yeah.
Only also reinforcements arrived, at least from the middle of the battlefield or far off.
yeah. But last time I was lucky in scenario 3 or 4. Yeah.
Okay, onto the shooting phase.
Okay, now let's do the
I do the Overwatch.
Scorcher first. Yeah. Against my army commander.
Hit.
You hit. Strength toughness. 4 versus 5.
No, a plasma pistol.
Okay. So I've got toughness 5. You've got strength 6, I think. So it should be on a 3.
But I don't have any sustain 5 for the plasma pistol. 1 dice. Maybe I got 3
Probably,
hits.
yeah, result in a jam. Okay, that's
It's such a
try to
bullshit,
tell you.
really.
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe both of the scouts rolled a gem, this guy rolled a gem.
Okay, now the Scorcher onto him. Strength toughness.
Yeah.
Yep. And your armor at 6. No, he's dead. So there's no need to fire my twin-linked autocannon. And we can go over to the close combat. You're the last one. I've got 4 dice and I attacked. You've got probably 4 dice as well,
Yeah.
because of your...
Because of the power, sword and power fist.
Okay, that's the same as me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're lucky, you will survive. I've got 1. I've got 6, 12, 13.
I've got 12.
Okay, so it's 1 hit with the power fist. And I've already got up 1 wound.
2+, 2 wound.
Yep.
Okay. What is it for armor
-5.
penetration? Okay, so I've only got the displacer field, yeah.
Okay, so it displays. Maybe taking the prize along with you.
I think so. So it's 3 inch in this direction.
Closer toward my horde of expertly painted elite, for his family. 4 of them are painted.
Okay.
Rich and family.
Turn. Things looking very dire indeed. The whole army is slaughtered except Belial.
He needs a challenge.
So
won't go easy.
I try once more to teleport back to the battle barge. Oh yes, I did it.
Yeah. It's a cut dice. Okay, I let this go.
Oh my god, this was
okay,
very...
Alex, congrats. You managed to get away.
It's a draw.
Yeah, but this way it stays exciting.
Okay, I think we're back with a short conclusion in a moment. Oh my god, what a game. In the end, I think it was really at the last chance for Belial to escape from the Green Horde. He managed to teleport back on the battle barge with his captured relay. And
as a lone survivor.
Thus gaining another 5 victory points, so I got a total of 8. But which means in the end, we checked it in the campaign chart of the rulebook. It said the whole game was a draw. So neither the Orks nor the Dark Angels won this game. Thus, there are no consequences for the campaign. I think, which is a good result, especially for the Space Marines, because if they had lost the game, then the next battle could have ended the whole campaign if the Orks won this one. So at least you can enjoy 3 more battles. Or 3 more battles. No, I think it's even 3 more battles till the last and final mission of the campaign. And I think I was lucky that the Terminators and Belial arrived so early. I think they arrived in the 3rd turn, my first roll, but it was really hard to escape the battlefield. On the other hand, I think this time Marcus really had not too much luck with his reinforcements. They arrived lately, and when they arrived mainly far off the battle zone. So this was really lucky. Just imagine if the Boar Boys with the Cyborg entered the battlefield around the power plant, or maybe the bikes have reached from this direction, they would have more easily slaughtered my Terminators and Belial, of course.
The one situation you were really unlucky was when you threw the photon flash grenade
rolling
with your name and
misfire. It's really incredible with the veteran sergeant. Okay, but we hope you enjoyed the battle as we did. It was really exciting in the end, very tense. And we hope you watch our next mission in the Storm of Vengeance campaign.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.